everybody, Chevy here, and today I'm going to demonstrate a really simple couple of exercises that you can do at home with a stability ball to help build up your core muscles, work on your balance, and kind of build some of the muscle memory and the mental memory to kind of memorize what movements with your horse should feel like. So that way when you can't ride your horse, whether it's too hot, too cold, raining, snowing, too windy, whatever the reason is that you're not going to ride today, then you better be doing a practice ride on your, I don't want to say imaginary because it's actually here, but on your ball horse instead. So let's talk first about the stability ball and some exercises that you can do. So with using the stability ball, it's going to help you build up some core strength. It's going to help you to create some rhythm with your ball, just as if you were riding your horse. So kind of to review for those of you, the walk is a 4-beat gait and kind of has a, side to side, little bit of a motion to it. So if you're going to practice visualizing riding your horse at the walk, then you can do that. The trot is that 2-beat, so now we transitioned into a trot. And then our canter, of course, is the 3-beat. So that's where we're going to do, let's say we're going to pick up our right lead here, so you're going to notice this front leg here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can practice all of the gaits as you're riding your little imaginary horse. So here when I'm loping, because I'm at the right lead lope right now, and I'm kind of thinking in my head, my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm imagining the footfalls of the horse. So that 1 beat, this first beat, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. In a right lead, that's going to be the horse's left hind providing the thrust to push off into the lope. And then the 2 is that diagonal pair, so that's going to be the horse's right hind and left front. And then the 3, that downbeat, is going to be that right front foot going down. Now, when I'm practicing my canter here on my ball horse, what I really want to focus on is the 1 beat. So a lot of times when we ride, we get really focused on that. Is he on the right lead? Is he on the correct lead? And we get to where we're focused and we're looking down and our whole body tends to do forward. And it could be because we are focused on that correct lead. It could be because we're nervous at the canter, and when we're nervous we tend to go like this and get all crouched up and tense, and then it puts all of our weight down onto that leading leg, which already has that downbeat to it. It can create our horse really getting heavy and it's hard for him to canter. We could be interfering then with our horse's balance and then lead to all those adverse effects that horses can sometimes do. So I don't ever want to push people to focus on that 3, that downbeat of the canter. What I want them to focus on is on that 1 beat. Now that's really hard for people to do because that 1 beat is the thrust beat. That is that first step into the canter, and it can have a little bit more energy to it. That can be the beat that unseats a rider as that horse really pushes off. So if we can practice then with the exercise ball to be more prepared for that thrust beat and have it in our muscle memory that that thrust beat is okay. And then we can also work in the ball with our muscle memory and our thrust beat, that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What I'm focusing on that 1, is this outside seat bone. So right now we're still working on the right lead, so it would be the left seat bone. And on that 1 beat, I want to make sure that this seat bone here is really solid. This is going to be my base of support for that 1 beat of the canter. So in this exercise ball activity, when you're doing that 1 beat, you're really going to think about you're driving your horse forward. So it's going to be the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you've really got a lot of support in this seat bone. And then you're just going to kind of float through the rest of the canter. It's stable in this little circular motion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that you've got that muscle memory, flexibility in your hips, you're keeping your shoulders up, you're not letting yourself get like this and letting the horse ball scoot out from underneath you. You're keeping the ball solidly underneath with this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're letting all of the motion through your core, through your hips, all just kind of rock until you're able to keep your shoulders back. You should probably have my chin up just a little bit more of this motion as you're riding the ball horse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, make sure also that you're doing both sides. So to the left, it's going to be your right seat bone. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that you can keep this motion, keeping your upper body a little bit more stable and keeping your back straight and letting the motion mimic as if you're riding your horse. Now you can also add some difficulty to it. So let's say you've got a horse that maybe is a little bit more an elevated style of a loper. So then when you're doing this exercise, get more energy, lift, so that that one beat is going to be a little bit more of that push. You're going to push the ball. Imagine that it's just like your horse is loping off. It's going to be that push forward. Push, 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 push. And then you can get more of that up and down motion as well as that rolling around kind of in a little circle here. And again, practice both sides so you've got that both ways. So have some fun, try that out, see if that helps you feel a little bit more stable in your core and build up that memory, so then when you do go to ride your horse, that one beat, you've got that muscle memory built up, your balance built up, you've visualized, okay, when I go to lope off, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that way you can keep your seat back in the saddle, your shoulders back, and you can be balanced over top of your horse instead of doing something like this, where then your horse falls out from underneath you. So go ahead, give that a try. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you.